Are you good?
Yeah.
Sure. Hey, what's up, sessioners? We are back with another one.
And then even let's chop no good.
Yeah. Bombastic.
Yeah, we said, oh, what is criminal? Yeah, I'm so.
Hello.
What's the league about him?
Add some realness.
Fuck. Come to lose some
Add some realness.
fuck.
You know. Yeah, put my jewel, celebrate.
You make one. I'm still going to fuck.
Let's
Yeah, but let's go.
We'll keep on this.
Now, Jesus. Hey, sessioners, what's up? We're back with another one. It's been I think it's about 9. Yeah.
Celebrate call.
Hey, sessioners, we're back with another one. Session after session podcast. This is episode number 9, and it's been nothing but great. We love the reception. The views are taking, but we keep on keeping up. So yeah, I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Black Forest. So Babaga he's and his, and I'm not rolling alone. I'm rolling with my nigga Villa. Let's start this side. Vandaag rocking his session after session t-shirt.
No.
I regulinka 2021, but it's fine.
Listeners, I go Paranimo Spusto Vilagazi.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's rock.
Danko, Bombastic.
I'm going to pay for it.
My nigga,
Jigo.
Mr. Bombastic.
It's right.
Danko. But Fitch, let's start, the culture. How was your reflection on the last episode 8?
You know, like now, I'm enjoying to watch like the pod. I don't know how everyone feels, but yeah, with me, bro. So now, I do care about the numbers and all stuff, but every time when I check it, I feel yeah. So we just keep on pushing, sharing, to reach right people, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm happy with our production. I must say, I'm happy with our production. Reason being, we on a good level with all the competitors when it comes to pod.
Yeah.
Like our podcast is enjoyable. Like there's nothing short. So I think the only thing that's short right now is the numbers, which I believe they'll get us along the road.
Exactly.
Bro, like our pod is like it's enjoyable and it's real and it's raw. So I think kudos to us. I mean, we've just started, but we're doing so well, according to me. I think we're doing so well.
Yeah,
So,
we'll grow as soon as we go out.
as soon as we take it out.
Yeah.
We gotta do a lot of things. I've got a whole lot of ideas that we need to implement, but obviously we need some capital and all that, but we'll see how we work it out.
Baby steps,
Spuda, how do you feel about it when you just sit back and watch it, and when we drop the clips, the reception of the people, like how's it for you?
I'd say as a new kid on the block, it's something quite enjoyable, you know. Because, hence I've said I'm still new to this thing, and the reviews that I get when I post them on my socials, it's quite positive, and we could grow from there, you know. But I'm positive in a way that I always believe in God, and because I'm a Christian too, and I've got a Christian background.
Amen.
In Zulu, there's a saying that says, "Noma singaba babili sibe bathathu, uNkulunkulu uzoba owesine," you know. So let's just not look at the low reviews we have. Let's just keep on grinding, and one day we'll find ourselves big.
I love your positive vibe, my nigga.
The energy.
Thank you. Just a quick question. Has your mother actually watched the pod? Have you told her about it? Like, has she ever gotten a glimpse of the pod?
I have told her, but she hasn't watched
yet.
Yet. But eventually she will. But I've got a few people that have watched it, and I've got, they've told me the do's and don'ts, or probably they've been like a critic too, but a positive critic, you know. We take every
negative or positive.
Negative
We take it all.
We're authentic like that. Okay, you can see the key now.
Yeah.
We have the key. in a room. So one day you wanna see a big brand sitting here, sipping on something. That's nice. So
Yeah, today we're sober as fuck, which is good. I mean, it's during the week. Well, I know for bombastic is not very good. This nigga doesn't like to be tasty, but it's okay.
Bruh, I'm not okay.
You're not okay, ne? You'll be fine, my nigga.
Yeah, the thirstiness got my nigga talking about God and being
Yeah.
Christian.
wow.
Bro, I'm like surprised. Which one is this one? But okay.
I think it's best to record during the week most of it.
And sorry, my page, I forgot to introduce Nev at the background. Hey, yo, Nev, how you feeling, bro? And how's the reception for you with the pod? And how do you feel about it when you watch it?
No, I'm happy, man.
Yeah.
I get to watch it while I'm editing, so
Yeah.
So you don't watch it like after? You don't watch the final product?
I do after editing, obviously.
Yeah.
It's great, man.
Yeah.
Before you share to us or...
Yeah, before I share.
I never don't
with
mind him.
everyone.
He's sober. Don't mind him.
Too sober for my liking. All right,
Sure.
Bafethu, I don't even know where to start. There's been a lot happening, but I think the story that almost caught everyone's attention or eye is the justice for Cwecwe. And I'm one of the people who actually watched the whole podcast where it broke from. And I have all the details with regards to what happened and what is happening now. I've been following this story like very big. Reason being, I mean, I got a daughter as well. So I just felt like it was really close to my heart. And I I literally just kept on following it. So just to break it down on what happened to Cwecwe. Cwecwe is, she's now 8, but when this matter happened, she was 7. She's from Ematatiele in Eastern Cape, and then she goes to Bergville College, which she was doing grade 1 when this matter happened in October. So on one of the days, I think it was a Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So she was at school, and then they knock off there. You know, all the school transport, they come, they pick up all the kids and stuff. And then for some reason, the driver was late on that day, who picks up Cwecwe and the other kids. Now she remains there with the other kids. And then the caretaker of the school comes and say, yo, Cwecwe, come and clean one of the classrooms. I don't know if it was a punishment or I don't know why they actually, that's where my first red flag is. So now they call the kid and say, come and clean one of the classroom. She goes there. While she was cleaning, she says the last thing she remembers, it was a burning tire. So I believe that in that moment, they were dragging her with the burning tire. And then she passed out. After passing out, that's when they sexually assaulted her and the penetration came from. Well, no, the sexual assault is not allegedly. It's proven by the doctor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the doctor proved that there's from the back and all the private parts. There's a penetration, but apparently the back part, it's the one that was very severe because she couldn't even go to the toilet and stuff. So bro, this is really touchy to me. That's why I kept on following the story, and I thought to myself, okay, let me just finish up with the story actually. Ne? So now she gets home, or eventually the driver arrives, and then the caretaker goes and get Cwecwe from the classroom that she was cleaning and say, yo, your transport is here. Accompany her to the transport. She goes home. She gets home, mommy, I'm not okay. His mothers, we're also from work, and the fathers, they're like, okay, no, take a Panado and sleep, my kid, eat and whatnot. She takes that, and then she couldn't sleep. Mommy, I'm not okay. And then the next morning, the mother takes the kid to the doctor. They get there, the doctor checks her out, and the doctor is like, yo, this is above my control. The kid has been sexually assaulted. Now they have to open a case and whatnot. And then, now just to quickly sum it up, right? There was 3 suspects on the matter, which was the caretaker, which was at the school, the driver of the transport, and the principal of the school who was at the school. Now, the tricky part starts when they requested for, samples of the 3 suspects. And the caretaker and the driver agreed to, submit their samples. Because obviously...
What samples? Like...
your
DNA
DNA test.
okay.
Because within Cwecwe, when you rape someone, there's those DNA samples, so they need to match that and to whoever was actually penetrating to find the perpetrator. So now they request for that, and the principal says, no, I'm not part of the suspects, and I'm not going to submit my DNA. Which is why now there was a whole petition circulating around, because apparently we need to reach to 1 million in order for us to be able to forcefully get
all right. Yeah.
What is sickening in all of this, bro? Why do we have to sign a petition for
Yeah.
one to do such? I
Yeah.
mean, what's our justice
Yeah.
system saying or doing about all of this? I mean,
It's so crazy, bro.
I'm not trying to be
Yeah.
racial or
No, I get you. Let me quickly sum it up, and then we can look at all the red flags and just break it down. You see, yeah. So now the principal doesn't want to submit their DNA, specimens, and this case has been happening from October last year, and if you look at it, with those 3 suspects, the 2 have submitted. The principal hasn't submitted. And that's what is dragging the case more. Because now they can't even think of another suspect, but this one, especially this one, because he actually went to AfriForum and said, I'm not a suspect. And then now they're going to drag my school's name, and they're going to tarnish the name. And can you just let SAPS know to stay away from me and detach us and the school from this matter, because this kid, you might find that she was actually not raped here and whatnot. So he totally detached himself from the whole thing. And then because he's got the power and whatnot, when AfriForum did send the letter, because for some reason AfriForum has that huge power, and then the police there by Matatiele, SAPS, they decided to fall back type thing. And then, which is why the mother now eventually decided to say, okay, Sharp, you know what, I'm going to speak out about this. Because whenever she goes to this police, they're going to say, yeah, we're still investigating. The WACs, how they always do. Because you can see that there's a hierarchy. There's someone with a higher power controlling all the narrative. And this case was not going to be solved by the looks of things if the mother didn't go to that podcast. And I also want to send a shout out to, us doing the podcast and whatnot. Because, bro, trust me, if it wasn't for that podcast, it wouldn't have broken the way it broke.
Yeah.
Because there, the mother explains everything in detail. I tried to sum it up.
And the power of those short clips.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Exactly, because you see the short clip, and then eventually you watch. Especially
full
over the
pod.
weekend, I had all the time to myself. I saw the short clip, and then I went to YouTube and I watched the whole thing. And bro, it was crazy. So yeah, I think we can start, as you were actually, pinpointing the red flags. You were saying, why should we actually even, sign the petition when it's clear? Yeah.
Besides the clearness, I mean, there are laws and all of those things that you have to follow.
Yeah.
That the country has, and no one is bigger than the law.
Yeah.
So besides of the race or the color, I mean, everybody should be treated equal. And everybody or everyone actually is guilty until proven otherwise.
Yeah.
I don't get this thing of signing petitions and stuff like that in matters like this, because now there is a kid whose life has or would be probably 10.
She's traumatized, bro.
Yeah, she's gonna be
For
traumatized
life.
for life, bro. I mean, it's really, really bad, because now I'm not. That's why I'm saying this thing makes me sick, because now there's a white man involved.
Yeah.
Because now it brings us back down to our apartheid days and whatnot. And I mean, whenever we have to take 2 steps forward as a country, I mean, black, whites, Indians, colors, whatnot, there's something that keeps on
Holding us back. Yeah.
So it's really sickening. I mean,
But true, if the principal was black, the story was gonna be
he would have been tested
Exactly.
a long time ago.
yeah.
I mean, because I'm disappointed in the AfriForum party if probably the news that protecting this guy is true, because.
But here's the thing, right? You see, when you talk about if it was a black principal in this matter, I think another thing with us black people, we don't know our laws to that extent. Because if you think about it, the reason why even right now he's not prosecuted or they haven't taken the sample from the principal is because maybe then you do have to have that petition to say, because people are demanding justice like this, then you have no power but to submit your specimen. Because I mean, think about it. If then Vele, he's a suspect like that, I mean, what would stop them from just getting the sample? So maybe he knows that it's well within his right, and
So we don't know.
Yeah, we
I think we don't know. I don't know. personally.
Funa might have a point here, because at the end of the day, bro, like, take for an example, we don't love to read as blacks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, take for an example, when you go sign for, like, have a contract, a cell phone contract, or probably
Even a work
buy a
contract.
Yeah.
You just read the first few paragraphs,
Just
and
check
then
the salary
happy,
again.
check the salary.
Right.
I'm
And
off
then you
Saturday,
sign.
Sunday.
Yeah.
You know, you might have a point there.
Yeah.
So
So I think that's another thing. We don't really follow our laws and understand when we are well within the right or not. Because I think Vele, in that case, if, like you're saying, it was a black man, they would have just said, oh, okay, because I'm a suspect, I'm gonna have to. They don't even know that they have a right to say no. Maybe
but
until
not
I'm forced like that.
Not in this matter, bro. This one is too much.
It's too much, but
this one
I mean,
is
if it was too
bro.
much like that,
Even
I mean,
if there's law,
even
we'll
now,
bring that
right
law.
now, it's got all the traction all over the world. People are like
Yeah.
gunning for it. However, I'm not sure, but sometime soon they will have to forcefully, or with the petition, it will give the right for them to actually, get the DNA sample. And for me, my biggest question in this whole matter is, okay, Sharp, there are 3 suspects, right? You and Spusiso have given in your samples. Okay, as much as you know that you are not the perpetrator, why would you deny them to get the DNA test? Because as soon as you do that, it clears
now,
you from
yeah.
the attachment that you don't want.
Because now we're not focusing on the drivers, then the caretaker.
We're done.
Now we're focusing on the principal.
Exactly my point.
clearly he knows what is done.
And apparently, there's other people who are just popping up on X, Twitter. They're like, apparently, he has quite a few branches of this Bergville College.
Okay.
And then once he took kids, I think they were like grade 5. They went to Durban. It was supposed to be like a 3-day thing. And then they came back the following day because the kids, whenever the parents called, they were crying. So it looks like it is his thing, allegedly.
So is he a principal or the owner of the school or what?
He's the principal of all the schools. I think it's got 3 schools.
Okay.
So it's like he's got phase 1, which is grade R to 2.
Like your foundation phase.
Yes, and then it's got from 2 to 7, and then 7 to 8 to 12, like that. But I think he's the owner and whatever. But yeah, he's got power, this guy.
In all of this, I hope a certain president somewhere is watching. That was busy saying we're treating a certain tribe, certain race badly.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping he's following the story and seeing.
Because this is sad,
what's
bro.
happening, because
No, this
sad,
is fucked up.
This is
besides the
disheartening.
race and all of that.
No, this is fucked up.
Uh,
Okay, but why is 7-year-old?
That's my thing.
Like why?
Out of this whole thing, that's my thing. Because number one, and people are making very good points on Twitter. Ne? Sometimes they say, okay, women dress in a way that sometimes they can be, sexually attractive,
yeah.
or maybe gullible for men. So now, in this case, bro, first of all, it's a 7-year-old kid. Secondly, she's dressed in uniforms, wearing tracksuits, blue, and even if it can be a short skirt or something, that's a 7-year-old.
And at school, I think that's where the kids they need to be safe, bro.
Exactly, that's where they need to be most safe. And then we know, okay, I'm at work, I know my kid is safe. I'm gonna pick them up after school, or the driver's gonna pick them up.
And
but in
pay.
this case, that's where the perpetrator's at. And my thing again is,
How old is the nigga?
he's old. It looks like 60.
Do you know him? Like,
Yeah.
Brana, I saw that.
Bro, he's trending all over.
There's a picture of him. I've seen
Yeah,
him,
it's
actually.
trending all over. Another thing is, if it's a school, right? Then there's teachers there. So
Yeah, but-
someone should have seen something. Why are they keeping quiet?
And I wanted to ask, so there were 3 of them, actually, there were 2, the caretaker and the principal.
Yes.
no ma'am, no teacher from sub.
Because according to what it was after school and the transport was late. So I believe some of the staff members had left. But I don't.
But not all
I'm
of
not trying to
them, bruh.
believe that they all leave.
Ah,
Yeah, you know, at school,
like
there's
everywhere,
those
bro. There's
teachers,
only that one
that wanna
teacher.
leave at 6 or something. And beside the point, I mean, the next day or when it broke, they should have had interactions with the kid or whatnot. Like someone should have seen something.
And what are the teachers saying now? Since the
Fuck
school
all,
is
bro. It's
closed?
like silent. That's why I'm like, this thing's like a hierarchy thing whereby the principal has just literally got everyone on their balls. I mean, the whole SAPS has just put the matter on standstill until all this, justice for Cwecwe, what?
Yeah, but now I just got traumatized when I see.
Yeah, it's too
I
much,
didn't
bro.
want to watch it.
It really hurts me, bro.
Yo.
It doesn't sit well with
I mean,
me.
it's really
No,
sickening.
it's
bro.
too
Like,
much.
It's really bad because now at the end of the day, besides the race issue,
Yeah.
it also paints a bad picture to our country because now at the end of the day, we know how bad women and child abuse
Yeah.
is life in South Africa, and this coming out and the world saying it doesn't paint a very nice picture to SA.
It doesn't.
I mean, if I was a leader of this country, I'd really honestly try and revisit our laws and all of that, because now our jurisdiction, our laws actually, man, our justice system for me is very.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up. You
It's
don't have
not
to
legal, bro.
sugarcoat it, bro. It's fucked up.
it's very
It's
weak,
it's
bro.
fucked up. I mean, from October until now, there's no arrest for that kid to say, okay, here's the perpetrator. We're gonna lock you up and lock the key away.
What's worrying me is that if going forward there would be an arrest or arrests,
Mm-hmm.
it will be based because of this came out on the social media. So if there was no power of social
And all
media,
the petitions and all
So it
those stuff.
says a
Yeah.
lot about. There's a lot of people who gets away with rape.
With murder, yeah.
there's a lot.
You see,
bro.
yeah,
There's a
because
lot.
bro, I think that's killing his soul. Because that kid still need to grow up. She still need to have a first date, maybe when she's like 16 or 17. Like, how do you maneuver when we always talk about when did you break your virginity and whatnot. When is she gonna say when did she break her virginity?
Yeah, fuck it.
Because you only get it once. I don't think it's gonna go back. Does it ever go back? No, regardless of the age. So, it's like killing a soul for me. But otherwise, yeah, man,
That's a very
that has
sensitive
been stuck
issue.
on my mind, and I think that's a very crazy one. Nev, what do you feel about it, bro? What do you think about this?
It's sad, man. It's a sad one, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad, bro.
Because I'm like, I'm so tired.
Let's keep it moving, man.
Yeah. All right, cool, Buffet. On a lighter note, we saw a very positive story of Uma Oledi. Uma Oledi is a mother who was a cleaner for the longest time at.
Hey, but that Cwecwe story is
Still stuck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, half of the time when I sleep and.
I think we're supposed to end with this topic, brides.
Which one?
The yeah.
Well,
But yeah, we move.
Let's move, yeah, because we can't dwell in. We can only hope for the best. And yeah, another thing on a lighter note onto that, it's that a whole lot of celebrities has came together and they're sharing the story, and they've opened like a GoFundMe account because the parents, they're like, okay, sharp, we've been trying to go back and forth with the lawyers and whatnot, and then now we literally selling our cars because we cannot afford the lawyers anymore. By the way, the parents, they both are SAPS members.
Yeah, so that.
That's how crazy it is. Like,
Yeah.
they are being fucked by their very own.
Ish.
You see? Yeah. Like, they don't have the power, bro, to just, do things or to connect one and one. So they've set up a GoFundMe account, and a whole lot of people are like donating huge amounts to support them, in whatever way they can. And I just hope this will boil out to the best at the end of the day. Well, there's nothing like best, but the perpetrator, there has to be, confiscated and be locked away. I mean, at this point, I feel like this death penalty needs to stand.
But he won't be punished if he dies, bro. He needs to suffer this
You
one.
reckon? I feel like you don't even have to be get punished
Aye.
like that. Just die, bro. I mean, you're not
No,
human, Mus. But like, how do you view a kid?
There's no conscience there.
Like, bro, a
Yeah.
7-year-old.
Like you're saying, there's no. Oh,
Yeah.
no soul.
Yeah.
It's like the ones that rape Omokoko. I mean, how can
Exactly, bro. Like,
how can you?
how does it even go up? Like,
Come on.
okay, is it like a ritual thing that they do for money or something? Because to me, you can't convince me otherwise that you just
Nah,
love sex.
nah, man. But okay, even if you love sex, there's your prostitutes and all stuff.
Exactly, bro.
And he has money. Oh, he's a principal. He can even buy a gang of them and have them in his house. He can even have strip poles. They can entertain him all he wants.
Is he married?
I'm not too sure about that, but she looks like she
Probably
should
he
be
has
married.
kids.
Yeah,
Probably was once married, or,
Yeah.
or probably he is married. But
because
he
bro,
looks
like
old.
it doesn't make sense. Why a 7-year-old kid? Like
It's cool.
at school. When did you get the idea? Because obviously, even when before you make love, you channel yourself mentally, you get into it. When did you
Oh, do all that.
get onto the thoughts? And because this seems to be well planned for me.
The scary part about all of this, bros,
Yeah.
is that we as parents see schools, crutches as our kids' safe haven.
Yeah.
So now, if kids are being raped at school,
There's no hope.
There's no hope.
There's no hope.
But I'm sure, bruh, like out there are people who get away with this. Serious.
Yeah, there's a lot of
We
them.
do have people like who deal with that, but just that they don't speak out.
Exactly. There's
The
a lot of
parents,
them. And you must know, rape is a very sensitive matter, which a lot of women, when they have been raped, they keep it to themselves. Which is why sometimes, especially when it's a kid, they're gonna speak after some time, and then now the case is no longer as tight
Powerful, yeah.
because now she's already bathed. There's no samples to
You can't prove it.
Yeah, you can't prove it. But even though I know in South African law, when it comes to rape, when you can like provide sufficient evidence, they do lock you away like that. Like for instance, Briggs is still inside, and okay, that was a statutory rape. However, he is still inside. So it does work at the end of the day. I think in this matter, it's a matter of power and having connections and being politically connected. Because if it wasn't for that, he would have been confiscated a whole long time ago. You feel me?
But let's move.
Let's move, ne?
Lighter note.
Yeah. Lighter note, Uma Oledi there by Vets University. So apparently the mother is, how old is the mother again?
It's a lighter note.
The mother is 49-year-old. She was a Vets dining hall staff member.
Yeah.
Actually, she was a kitchen worker at Vets.
Oh, nice.
So she graduated with a degree in political studies. So
Yeah.
it's a very inspiring story.
It is because, so she started as a kitchen worker.
Yeah, she was working at Vets dining hall. As a
Yeah,
kitchen
yeah.
worker. So,
And then she
yeah.
was like, nah, man.
And by the Kamala Mama Busisi is innocent Shamdevele. So shout outs to you, Mom.
Shout out, my lady, you inspire us. Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, it takes a lot to just decide. Okay, you're working at the kitchen, you've got your metric, but now you see all these students, and then you need to. It takes a lot of encouragement for you to decide and say, okay, I'm gonna continue and further my studies, especially at the age that she started at. Because if you're saying she did a degree, it's about how many years? Is it 5 or 7?
3 or more.
No, it can't be 3. The diploma is 3 years. That I know for a fact. I think a degree is 5 years. Yeah, degree is 5 years.
Fact checker, we don't have that degree,
checking.
bruh. We're not checking.
Google, my friend.
So yeah, man. I think that was a very good light. How do you feel? How do you feel about Maulidi furthering his
Yeah,
studies?
well-
Yeah. Is it something you would
Yeah.
consider or you would do at maybe say starting after 40 years?
After 42 depends, bruh. That's why I respect her. Like, after
shout out
40,
to
bruh.
her.
Yeah, shout out to her. Me in school, bruh.
Yeah.
But now, I want to. Now,
Right now you can
now I
still,
want to,
yeah. And put a limit on alcohol
Exactly.
a bit, ne? Yeah.
Okay, let's move.
Just put it on pause, just for a little while.
No,
All right,
like,
cool.
I've stopped drinking like I told myself from the 1st of April. I don't know for how long.
Okay, it's April's Fool, but come on now, don't
No,
fool
but
us, bro.
said
Don't
it's
fool us, bro.
from Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so from this month, I don't know for how long, but from the 1st.
But we're complaining about
Until you
beer
get
just a couple of
paid.
minutes ago.
Just seconds ago, he was complaining about alcohol.
I was thirsty.
Yeah, but you know what they say about the wise men? Yeah, they always change their mind.
Exactly.
So I got you.
As I'm saying,
Got you, my bro.
from now, I don't know until when. It can
Yeah.
be tomorrow.
I second you.
It can be next year.
And I mean, you need to have a reason for you to have a drink.
Exactly.
You see, yeah. So if you feel like sometimes you're stressed or you're too happy, you can have a drink.
Like, imagine if I was drunk now and we talking about these Cwecwe matters, it was not gonna
Sink in.
exactly. See,
like
now
a drink.
I'm a bit
Yeah.
traumatized, nyana, like I'm down.
Yeah. Feel you, my brother. All right, let's move right along. So we were speaking earlier on, and then you were talking about how. So to me, and like, let me just break it down nicely like this.
Yeah, come with it.
I just summed it up and saw it as a superstition, ne?
Okay.
Whereby people believe that before something huge or something that they're expecting, maybe say when they have applied for a job or when they're going for an interview or something,
Yeah.
then they're gonna refrain from, you know, maybe taking alcohol or maybe from sexual intercourses because they believe it could be a blockage to what they've been praying for or what they've been wanting. So for me, I just looked at it as a superstition. I don't know, how do you
don't
feel
believe-
about it? Yeah.
I also don't believe it's something real. It's a superstition, bro.
Yeah.
But what I don't get, it's a lot of people they believe in that.
Yeah.
I know a nigga who was not having sex.
Not having sex, okay? Yeah.
Because
Prior to,
because he's looking for a span.
Yeah.
So imagine if you don't get span, bro, for like 3 years.
Then you're fucked.
This is South Africa, bro. This economy is rough, bro. Like, for like, even 3 years is too much. No.
I think you need your beer, boy.
Yeah, bro, like, 3 years is too much.
Okay, but
Like, never saying, even the soccer players, they be like, we go on camp.
yeah.
But with soccer players, I feel maybe it's because of the stamina and stuff. So after you pumping,
No, but
lose
sexual
the stamina.
activities is part of exercising, if I think about it.
so you mean you get
Yeah, you're not losing, in fact.
Gaining.
Yeah, you're gaining, bro.
you guys having?
Bro, yeah, when I was
I
when
tend to differ. I tend to differ.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
I
listen
mean-
to the soccer player.
Yeah.
Besides the soccer playing part,
Yeah.
I believe when you believe or when you have belief in something, and then probably if it has worked for you before, or if you've seen it work for someone else,
Yeah.
and then you also believe. I mean,
Nah, man, if it's your time,
why
it's your
I'm saying
time.
that is I've seen people who. That's why even people back in the ages, like in the Bibles, they used to fast. You know, and people still do it even today.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
For some others, it does work out for them. You know, because I'm telling you, it's something that's based on belief.
Yeah.
If you do something that you believe in, trust me, the results are always going to be positive. And then if I enter into the football thingy,
Yeah.
the reason why the camps and all of that is not because of the cloth only, you know, because in Europe most teams don't camp when they're playing at home. They only camp when they go play out an away game. You know, why our niggas here are being made to go to hotels the day before a game is because we don't have discipline. You know, it's not only about sex.
Please don't put me in there on discipline.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not only about sex, you know. You can tell niggas that okay, cool. It's a Friday, we're playing on a Saturday. Tomorrow, let's meet around 12 o'clock at a certain hotel. You'd find others going at home around 7 a.m. drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
And then from home, they shower and go to the game. Obviously, you're gonna play pub, you know. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the sex part. I think the sex part is very spiritual for me because now, 'cause people still do it even today. And for some others, it does work out for them, you know. Because imagine if you don't have belief in something that you believe in, sex involves a lot of spirits. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Sex involves a lot of spirits. You know? And, as a people, we bath using different things. You
Pink
know?
water.
Yeah, there are women who use pink water. There are guys.
Sure,
who,
it's pink water.
It's pink.
Baba.
Next episode.
You know? Yeah. So now, a lot of people do all these rituals when they bath or when they bath their private parts or whatever. And then there are people where they'll go to a sangoma and the sangoma will tell the nigga or the honey that, okay, fine.
Yeah.
In order for you to cast the spell out of you, you need to sleep with whoever. You know, so when you're going to sleep with that type of person before a game, obviously tomorrow you're going to be pop. And
That's
all
bad
gonna be
luck
pop.
already.
That's bad luck already. So that's why I'm saying I'm going to differ from all of you guys.
So, okay, what's your take, Grenshap? Is it a
My take
superstition
is,
or-
it's not a superstition. My take is, if you believe it, do it.
Yeah.
Because, for instance, now, there's Ramadan. It started, I think, yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. This old traditional thing.
Got
for
you.
the-
Got
yeah,
you, Ramadan, yeah.
Where they don't eat solid food for, I don't know for how many days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? They do that every year. And they believe in it. And if they didn't believe in it, I mean, if they didn't believe in it,
Or if it didn't work.
if it didn't work,
Yeah.
actually,
For them.
They wouldn't
For
keep
they
up
wouldn't-
with it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, for an example, I'll give you an example of Muslim shops, or let me just say Muslim shops. You'd go to, I think every Friday they have a prayer session. I don't know what time is it. I think it's 12 to 1.
Yeah, around that time. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, even if it can be the 25th on a Friday,
It's racist, man.
the mall is
But
crazy.
that's how they sing, bro.
The mall is crazy as fuck. They're gonna close, bro, and go and pray.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yet you gonna have a spaza shop and claim you trust God, you are a believer, a Christian.
And
And
you
then when
open
you have to go to
24/7.
church on Sunday,
Yeah.
you don't go to church, you're gonna sacrifice in you.
Sorry to
opening up a
interject,
shop.
man. Sorry to interject. Nevin, you're saying that's racist. When a Muslim person can know the lyrics to our gospel and sing it, is it also racist?
I was just joking, dog. It's not that deep.
No, I'm just
you-
trying to make sure.
So you singing and you don't
yeah,
know
like,
the lyrics. What if you're singing the right lyrics?
What if this is not a spiritual song, it's the Akwaito? What if it's the house?
I guys need drinks, serious.
Because you can't tell me that.
Putting a drink.
But the song is the song, my friend. The song is the song.
But these people are different today. That one talks about God. This one. Okay, let's move, Baba.
It's different characters, bro.
around
Okay, so
this
just to
thing,
sum
bro.
up the superstition thing, ne?
Yeah.
For me, I feel like I think I'm gonna lean more onto what Busiso has been saying. It's about belief, because like when you pray and you believe that God is gonna do something for you. For me, I feel like God has no boundaries. I don't feel like I have to stop, making love because of that. Because if you think about it, the Bible on its own, it says sex before marriage is sin. So now I can't stop making love because next week I've got an interview.
And you already started now.
I've been making love, bro. I even got kids from making love, you know.
Yeah.
So I can't stop now because
So every time when you make love, afterwards you repent.
no. Hence, I'm saying that I cannot stop now or repent
move.
now. No, bro.
You're steady
No.
as fuck.
No, bro. Like, but I'm keeping it real.
This one acting you is godly vandaag.
You're very good. When you must stay sober.
Yeah.
I think we can fix the country with you being sober.
Ah,
The
that-
fuck, bro.
sis.
No. Hey, cheers.
You can't stop my nigga from having sex, man.
But okay, Nev, what's your take?
On the abstaining thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a belief thing, man.
It's
If
a
you
belief
believe in
thing,
it,
yeah.
do it.
When do you believe? Oh, you buy.
I've never tried it.
The question is, do you
But I-
believe?
Obviously not. I don't know.
Have it ever
But-
crossed your head, maybe?
But I respect people who believe in it.
True.
Aye.
Nah.
Hey, bruh, listen to this thing. Ne?
If it's your time, it's your time, man.
And you must not be like, belief must go with smartness. You must use your brains. Like, for instance, now, ne, you know, the Bible, it's one of the most interesting thing. Reason being,
Books.
bro, in the Bible,
Yeah.
there's Moses who lived for over 500 years.
Yo.
Have you ever seen a man alive who lived for over 105 years, 105 years? Like that you can experience and see that, okay, they're over 105 years.
And man,
No.
the thing is, we
Okay, guys, but
I can be asking you actually, since you come from there, you know.
from Bushbuck Greece.
Yeah.
You know, right? No,
Are
with me,
they not old grannies or old mataras?
they are old, but they're not sure about their age. Like they were just guessing.
Yes, but here's the thing, Bomane. As much as we can guess, on our lifetime, I don't think we have experienced someone who is as old as over 200 years. Like 200 years is too much. So now they are saying then they used to live 500 years. For me, you can't convince me that with whatever food they were eating and whatnot. No, bruh, 500 years is too much.
Brother, they didn't have cars. They were not. There was no HIV.
But bro, there was everything. There was animals. There was there was everything.
Yeah, but what are you saying now? If there was
And they
animals?
were not
I'm saying,
fucking.
like-
They were not fucking like we fucking
Like,
now.
yeah.
You
Not
know why
we.
I'm saying that?
Yeah.
Because back in the days, you'd never find probably a person with over 50 or 100 kids, and there were no condoms.
Yeah.
So it means they were fucking just like animals.
Yeah.
Season.
They were mating.
They were
No, bro, they used to make a lot of kids. Those niggas.
How many?
Bruh, listen, let me tell you something. Those ones, they could meet up, vandag. They have patla, and then they make a kid. This one maybe
Name
stays
someone you know in
Wait.
the Bible that has over five, maybe probably 100 kids.
on the
in-
Bible.
yeah.
No, I'm going to talk about something that I've like seen or experienced, or like something that I can't speak about something in the Bible.
What have you
For
seen?
example, who?
For instance, my dad.
Yeah.
My dad has about 7 kids. So, and if you think about it, I think it's about we are how many?
But now,
Wait. Let me take
you
you
don't
to.
get my point.
Yeah, what's your point?
My point is, we shouldn't be dwelling on the people in the Bible because we're not there.
So yeah,
But that's what I'm saying as well.
The example I'm making now is, it means those guys were disciplined more than us.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Sexually. Because they didn't have condoms, bro.
Yeah, la. They were never disciplined, bro.
But
Beggar,
condoms for what?
I'm gonna
There's no
repeat
HIV,
now.
is
I'm gonna
nothing.
repeat. Those people from then they had a whole lot of kids than what we do have now. Now the maximum
Facts,
a nigga
Baba.
can have.
Facts.
If the nigga says I have a lot of kids, probably 5. Then, bro, there's families that in one family.
but niggas hear it today.
They would have
Yes,
there would be
fuck.
a mother and
Okay,
a father
wait.
who have about
Wait.
12 kids.
Wait, now I'm
Sorry,
interested.
Elias.
Now I'm interested. Elias.
No, but
12
that's
dog.
true, I get you.
And then
I get
Kube
what
next
you're
door,
saying.
food
but
couple
so-
wise men. I
but-
think they were like 9.
Yeah, but then that's
And then my dad, he
understandable.
has like 7.
That's understandable. That's understandable.
And so
I was thinking I'm gonna say Elias by dates,
no, but bro, that's a large number. 12 kids.
Because I'm Kantela Elias.
Oh, Elias was my nigga.
Okay.
I start Goga, Elias.
Hey, plus he's a traditional healer.
Yeah.
He called me one day. He's like, yo, bro. He called me one day. He's like, yo, bro, you need to break up with whoever you're dating.
Wow.
When was
Where
this?
were you dating? Who were you
Who were
dating?
you
by then?
dating?
That was 2019. I was with Lorato then.
Maroon.
Yeah. It was like, hey, bro, you need to break up with whoever you're dating. I'm
Why?
like, why, bro? I was like, nah, I'm going to tell you everything about it. The next day I called him. I was like, nah, I can see a dark cloud. Dark cloud.
Where?
I have my early but dark. I understand you. But this one is too nice.
it
I'm
was-
not going anywhere.
It was full by darkness, boy. You're not called Black Forest for nothing. Even Sangomas see darkness in their dreams.
And she actually gave me the nickname Black Forest. Okay?
Allah, Allah.
From the cloud thingy. The
No. So this one day, it was my birthday and I bought.
Maroon is always part of this sport. I'm telling you, every day.
So we bought the cake, Black Forest, and then she enjoyed it. She was like, you know what? How you do the things to me, like you're too nice, and
much
I can
crying.
compare you to this, level
much
of
crying.
Black
What
Forest.
things?
Like when we make love. She says, yeah, like it's too nice.
Mpepeni
It's giving me
Hlachwana.
Yeah.
Black Forest. You see, and a lot of people were like, "Why would it be Black Forest?" Because a Black Forest is a cake, and in this matter, you're a nigga.
You
So
were hitting
she-
the cake.
So I'm hitting the cake, and
Yeah.
she says, "You know, like it's tasty to the tea. Like I gave it to
Sex machine.
So the cake had no cherry.
and then yeah,
The cake had no cherry.
cake no."
The cake had no cherry on top. Or she was
She was the cherry on top, dog.
And she's the
But
chick.
me, I'm explorative, bro. I can even take the cake and
Oh, and veterize.
you must explore these things. Yeah, I think let's move on, gents. Where do we go now? Okay. Well, you guys said I must actually break this down, but I didn't. But I'm gonna break it down now, right?
Yeah,
Ah.
'cause still I'm lost.
So this one is also part of superstition, actually.
Okay.
It's called Venus Retrograde 2025. So this is, and actually I'm gonna speak about this, and it was somehow influenced by you, or you came with something that actually led me to this. You don't know yet. I'll
Oh,
tell you.
me?
Yeah.
He was drunk, probably.
No. It was super sober. It was
But
at work.
I don't drink anymore.
So here's what's up, right? I read up about this. So actually, I was chatting to this lady at work, and I'm like, "Yo, you know, there's an ex of mine that recently hit me up, but I don't know why exactly they hit me up, because they just hit me up to check up on me, and they're telling me that they're married and they miss me, and for me that doesn't balance.
Yeah.
I mean, you're married,
That's
you're happy, and then why are you trying to hit me up?
But you just told us
said
that's your
you're
sex
Mpepeni.
machine. No?
Exactly.
Yeah, but now you are happily married.
But after how long? So when is it? She's an ex, right?
Pardon?
She's an
She's an ex, yes.
So when did you guys break up?
Yo, bro, that was like 2022.
Then when did she get married?
I don't know. During the period, I was not very interested on when and what and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't ask.
No, I didn't like get into too much into it. I was just trying to give it a platform
But it's
to,
no rocket
to
science,
vent.
bro.
Pardon?
It's no rocket science. She still wants you to tap her.
But now I want to understand why now, because now she's married.
Exactly.
But why are you only coming back now?
And even Bombastic, he actually sent me.
She misses the Black Forest.
No, Bombastic actually sent me a screenshot and say, "Yo, they're looking for you
Oh,
here."
yeah. I didn't give her the number because I was like, nah,
I
no.
was like, do you want me to give her your number? Can I go ahead and whatnot? Because obviously he knows. Like, we haven't spoken. I even forgot about her. I even forgot she exists.
And I was so surprised when I see the inbox.
Okay, now she texts, "Hey, what's good?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm good. What's up?" She's like, "Oh, okay, I'm good." And then she was like, "Yeah, I see your profile
Then she watched
picture."
the pod. Then she watched the pod.
Bro, me, if there's one thing about me, yeah, as long as I'm talking real and
Yeah.
I'm keeping it real, it's the reality.
But I want to know if she does watch the thing.
I'm sure she doesn't even know, because you know this was last week or last week.
But that's we won.
So I don't
So
know
then
if she
episode-
watches it. Maybe she's gonna check it out
I
now.
think she
She
saw
mu-
it.
Yeah.
The reason she
Oh, she saw
I
the
think she
clips,
saw the
yeah.
clips.
Well, she must check it out. This
because
real, bro,
there's
yeah.
this episode we were talking about her. Remember?
Ah, yeah.
So I think she saw that episode and then she was like, nah,
Yeah.
Pepe now. It's
And you know,
similar.
another thing about this pod, hey, now I was talking to this other lady there. She's like, but you, if I, get closer to you and whatnot, next thing you're gonna talk about me on the pod. I'm like, bring this thing, man.
Come, it's not like we talking lie. Or
I mean,
we.
yeah. So it's like, okay, somehow, hey, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna remain forever single, because now if I try to make a move, they're like, I win.
Oh, you talk nonsense about
You're gonna
it.
tap me and then you're gonna talk about it. I'm like, but I'm not stupid. or
Okay, talk
whatever.
about
I'm
what?
talking about,
Talk about the game.
things that happened.
Yeah,
Like
and it's
then, and it's
No,
true.
But then, if let's say, for instance, you tap her,
Yeah,
you tapped her probably over the weekend,
yeah.
and then,
And then you
like,
come
it's
here.
Chai, and then you come here today. It's still back then.
It's chai already. I tapped her and then it's chai.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm human, bro. I've got feelings. I can't just now. Yeah, I tapped her last week and then it's chai and then Like, if you can check everything that I've spoken about, or especially when it includes like sexual encounters and whatnot. It's things that happened like a while ago. Like
Oh, so you don't talk about it like now. You'll wait for like a year when you want to episode 77 and then you bring it back.
Exactly my point.
yeah, like just for the sensitivity
I don't
of
blame
it.
the lady, bro.
Okay, yeah,
I don't blame the lady.
Ah, she can keep it paranoid.
Can you understand this? Hey, like Benny.
Hey, well, you in experience, me, I would love to have as well, but it's fine.
Okay,
I'll have
let's
afterwards.
move. You were still.
Yeah. So Venus retrograde, it's a period where your ex, they say it comes naturally. They just feel like they miss you and they try to find a way to get back into your life. And when I read down about it, it also says half of the time it's not worth it to give it a try with the ex.
Not half of the time. It's
All the time.
It's all the time. It's
And
not
then
worth
there's
it.
also like a percentage of, and then it says 29% of solid relationships have actually broken down because you know, like when she reaches out to me and then I try to entertain that while I'm in a relationship, and then obviously now I'm gonna start changing, especially with you. You're very close with your honey,
Yeah.
you're almost with her, and then now obviously when you're now chatting with someone else, you're gonna
Yeah,
change.
yeah. I
And
get
then-
what you're saying. yeah.
Exactly. So, when I read about it, I just thought, okay, this is real because she's not the only one who has sort of like just vusabalele type thing. You see?
But okay, why this? Why do you have to meet? Because you called an ex. You are called an ex
For a reason.
for a reason. So I can't vomit and eat, bro.
Yeah, that's
No.
that's fact. Well, I don't
okay,
know.
some relationships.
I don't know, Mina. I think when it's someone who is probably single and they reach out to me and maybe we had like a cool, I don't know if there's a cool
Relationship or-
breakup, something like
yeah,
that.
there is a cool breakup.
Where we just, you know, we outgrow each other and we feel like, hey, let's close this page. And they come back, they're like, yo, I'm single. I was thinking of you, I missed you, you know, is there still a chance type thing? I think I would, you know, sort of think
Consider,
about it and see the possibility of a new one. But now you're coming to me, you're married, dog. And you're gonna tell me you miss me.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's because of
Aye.
you being Bebeni.
Aye.
It's Buddha Villa. Hurry.
I mean, these kind of topics are not for me, bro.
No, but we asking. We want you.
Nah, I get that, bro. But what was the study conducted on which race?
You mean,
Like,
hence I said
Lens
it's
whites.
part of the superstition. Because
because mostly probably it's white.
nah, man, maybe you don't pay attention to that
Yeah.
extent. Or maybe
Maybe you didn't understand you
No,
from.
I did understand. Trust me, but I've never.
so now why are you
such encounters
giving it a color?
No, I'm not. Obviously,
'cause-
these kind of studies.
No, it's red,
These kind
bro.
of studies. Aye, Baba, you can go anywhere in the cars and be like, "Hey, I'm conducting a study of Venus retrograde." Number one, I'll ask you, in retrograde.
Yeah, even myself, I didn't understand
Yeah,
it until
so-
now. You break
But
it
you see,
down.
everything that we know on earth, we have learned it.
I know, bro.
Yeah.
Hence
So
I'm
this
saying-
is so now next year when you're gonna talk about something like this, or when next time when
Yeah.
someone's gonna talk about
Hence-
this, you're
hence
gonna
I
know.
wanna-
You'll
hence I
relate.
wanna know
Yeah.
if the study was conducted mostly with whites.
Oh,
white people.
but you already gave it a color.
Oh, I did give it a We don't have
So
such.
you know.
So you understand.
We don't have such a cast dog. Ah, never. Aye.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have exes that would know. But
So okay, how about
Or
this?
maybe with you, you don't even believe in it because this thing they're saying it happens like once in a while, which is why they always
Yeah,
name
probably.
it. So with you, it happens very occasionally.
I
that-
didn't.
And then you didn't take it serious.
I don't know about that. Hey, let's keep it moving.
Yeah, let's do serious.
Alright, let's move.
Let's-
All right, perfect.
No, we're just joking. We're just joking. man.
Yo, Mafetu, let's talk about the rate of unemployment in Zanzi. Yo, it's crazy, bro.
Yo, bro, it's like for me,
Yeah.
there by
Shit,
Spani,
yeah, like, oh.
there's this other company. So I feel like on that company, bro, they hiring like every week.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I do morning shift, I found this a long queue there, and then next week people are coming like from work. I feel like I don't know if it's contract or what. Like in where's this place in Olifant?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even there, brother.
Yeah, no, it's too much there.
So,
That's an everyday employment.
brother, the level of unemployment,
It's too much.
yeah.
Nevin was actually saying something about car track, which is in Rosebank. It's literally just opposite Car FM, and it's like literally 2 minutes away from my office. So whenever they do have openings there, I get to see them. When I get to see the queues, they go all the way down there, and like it's so crazy, bro. Like it got me really thinking. Aguti, like it's so bad. Like it's so bad that we can ever imagine. Like, you know, if there's something that I could imagine that would hurt the most, it's for someone to like start a month. You see, today's the 1st, and then you go to the 30th or the 31st, and then you don't have 1,000 that it's on your name, which is what makes the economy even more harder, because now you're working, you have a sister, she doesn't work. You need to support yourself, you need to support the sister, you need to support the man. So chances are in a family of 5 there will be one working.
Yeah.
Which is like, even if your salary was sustainable enough, it ends up not being enough, because
Yeah,
now
'cause
you've got a lot,
yeah.
to cater for. So the rate of unemployment is so crazy, and it's affecting us in all side to side, bro. And the crime as well, it also just keep on adding on to that. I saw recently there was a video of cops robbing people. So like they dressed like actual
Also,
proper
they're
cops.
not cops.
No,
Proper cops.
they were with cops.
They were
Proper cops.
They were cops.
Yeah, and then there are people.
Flying squad. They were working with.
Bro, it's crazy.
Oh, I think I saw
Yo,
that
it's a
clip.
mad.
They were robbing people or
G4S or something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
G4S.
think I saw that.
It's mad, bro. And
But I think that was well cooked. Like that
It was
was
not well cooked because now they are
it blew up.
arrested.
yeah, but it was no, not okay. I don't mean well.
So
cooked.
maybe
It was
not-
inside job. Like it was
Yeah, but
planned.
it
The
was
job
not well
outside
orchestrated.
now, because now
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
in jail.
they fucked.
But now this for me, man. This
The
issue of
unemployment rate is
really-
crazy, bro.
Because now it opens a lot of
Wounds,
Of
yeah, bro. Because there are a lot of scammers, you know, and a lot of people are falling prey to these scammers because of the rate of the unemployment
We hungry,
have.
bro. We
I was
hungry.
once
We
scammed
hungry.
also. I think it was 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was scammed really bad, bro.
You were not working.
I was working, but I was, not
Trying-
permanent, and
How were you
I was
scammed?
earning peanuts.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have
You
time.
wanted extra cash.
We're earning opinions.
Peanut.
Oh, sorry.
You see. That's all I'll remain forever singing. That's all I'll remain forever singing. But bear in mind, I told you earlier on.
Sure.
Yes, let's get your mind off the clouds, bro. Bro.
Sis.
Yeah, fuck.
Okay, come, bro.
I need beer, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am thirsty.
So, this is what happened. I worked at this big retail store, but then I was not permanent. I was only working 3 days, which was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So the money was not good, and my kid was probably in a couple of months old. So, but then I got to do what I had to do at the time.
Of course, you gotta keep it
So
moving.
I over the years I kept on applying for South African Defence Force. I kept on applying for the correctional services post whenever they were posted. So I haven't finished my story. You're already laughing. Like, come on. These niggas.
But then you didn't laugh, bro.
That's why sometimes I hate telling my story.
Come, let's
These
vibe, bro.
niggas will laugh at
Let's
me.
vibe.
And I'm sentimental here. This thing,
This thing is
this thing hurts me even today because I thought, based on the fact that I was born, bred and brought in Tembisa,
you'll pop.
I'm feeling no one will shout me
And
like
he's
that.
smart like that.
Yeah.
I think the reason why we laughed, it's a quick imagination of
Of
you.
you as a soldier,
As a
bro.
soldier.
That's what came in my head, bro.
Ah, yeah,
No.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, Mr. Villagas.
So now it was a Saturday. It was a sunny Saturday. I still remember. I think it was a second week after payday.
Yeah.
So the phone rings, no? The shop phone rings, and when it rings, I go by the stock room and then I answer the phone professionally. And then this nigga is like, hey, I still remember, I don't remember his name. I think it was Tam or something. Probably it was a fake name.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, is this.
So he calls you on your personal phone or?
No, the shop
The
phone.
span?
Yeah, span
Eh.
phone. You know, because you can go. Like, for instance, if you want Mr. Price comes in park, whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was not working there. But I'm not saying there's a problem working with Mr. Price. Just that I can't name the brand because I'm still working there now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now the phone rings, I answer the phone, and then the guy's like, hey, I'm Temba from the Department of Correctional Services, HR. I'm looking for a certain lady by the name of, I forgot the name of the lady. And then I was like, and I was still new. I think I was a year old in the company. And then I'm like, I don't know that lady, but my manager here has been working here for like over 9 or 10 years. So let me quickly go and ask her about the person. You know? And the guy says, okay, cool, go. And then I go and ask my manager, and my manager was like, I don't know any person by that name. And then I quickly go back and I'm like, I know my manager doesn't know that person. And then this guy's like, Ish, this lady is losing out because now we got her CV, everything was done, we tested her, whatnot and whatnot. Now she was only left with only getting her uniform and doing a piano, which are the fingerprints and whatnot and whatnot. So I was like, oh, okay, I know. Unfortunately, I don't know him. And then the guy was like, ain't you interested? I'm like, oh, I've been applying for such posts, you know. I am interested.
Damn.
And then the guy's like, okay, cool.
What?
Here's my email address, you know. It goes like Temba, what, surname, and then at correctional services, whatever. You can send your CV now and then call me after 5 minutes. Can you do it? I'm like, no, I can actually do that now on my phone. He's like, do it. And then I go there and go on my phone, send. Then the guy's like, no, I got it, clean. Listen, around 2 o'clock, send me an SMS with your sizes, like from your shoe, your trouser, you know. And then I do that after 2 o'clock. And then around 4, he calls me, and I still remember very well. It was on a Friday. And then the nigga's like, if it's possible, can you send 5 clip now at ShopRite or whatever, but not on my account straight, because I'm not working alone. This thing is Tony. But then if you don't believe me, it's fine. You can close this now.
Yeah.
Go back out your life. I'll continue with my life also. And I'm like, no, I'm interested, you know. And like I have 5 clips on my account. I'm like, okay, let me go to Pick and Pay. I went to Pick and Pay, did my things, okay, sharp. I send him the references and stuff. And then he calls back and is like, I know I got it. So can you come to, he was like, what's your closest correctional services I can come to or you want to work at? So I'm like, no, I'm close to a lot of them, but like Motapi. Here in Davidson is like closer to me. And he's like, okay, cool. Let's meet at Motapi tomorrow around 12 o'clock. Just come with your CV. Come, or before you come there. Or he said, just come at 12 o'clock. But before you come, just make sure that you send me a grant at around 10 o'clock. The same way you sent me the 5 clip, because the 5 clip is not for me.
So you're sending another towel?
Yeah. So I'm like, what's the tower for? He's like, hey, dude, we like 3 here. And then if I don't share this money with these niggas, they're gonna.
You can't get the job.
You can't get the job.
Feel like cruel.
Okay, cool. I work. After work, I go home and then I tell my mom and my brother. And my brother's like, this is a scam, bro. Like, no, this is not a scam. This guy called at the shop.
Yeah.
My brother was like, this is a scam. I'm like, My mom was like, okay, cool, true. Now I can foresee that this is a scam, but then, because now we're adamant, let's give you the money. You'll pay us money.
So if that nigga called you on your cell phone, you were gonna go for it.
I think I was fooled by the fact that he called on the landline.
The layout was good, yeah.
At the same time, I figured after that you can actually Google any store's number and just.
I think the layout was good. Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So the
niggas
following
are
day,
cruel
I
out
called my
there.
manager that I know I can't come in. My mom is sick, this and that, blah blah blah. I'm not telling her that I'm going to Motapi, yo.
Yeah.
And then cool. Around 9:30, I go to Kempton Park. I go to ShopRite, deposit the tower. I take a cab, Davidson, Motapi. Then Motapi, I have my CV on my hand. And bro, I'm using a scrap phone, but the battery doesn't last long.
Eish.
I only have like $50 left on me. And I have to connect taxis when I come back, and it's probably around $75. I'm hungry as fuck.
Yeah.
I arrived there, I think around half past 11.
You've already said the town.
I already set the down, bro. I blow them there by the gate. These guys that are working there at the gate, the correctional services that are working at the gate, I was like, after like 30 minutes, they call me up. Like, hey, dude, come here. You've been long standing here. What's up, bro? I'm like, I'm looking for a certain guy. His name is blah, 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 blah. And it's like, we don't have such somebody here. Like, really? Like, yeah. My phone price was like 5%. I'm like, okay, cool, let me quickly make a call now. I call this guy. When I call this guy, this guy's like, hey, I don't see you. Where are you? I'm like, yeah, by the gate, bro. And my phone is about to go off now. My battery's low.
Yo.
The guy's like, okay, cool.
Yes,
I'm coming out just now. Just give me 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool. I switch off my phone.
You still have hope.
Just to save the battery. After like 10 or 15 minutes, I switch on my phone. I don't see any missed calls whatsoever. Now the phone is like on 2%. I call the number is wrong. And then like he called me using 2 numbers, all these transactions and whatnot. I call the other number, and then a certain guy answers. And that guy's like, hey, who am I talking to? I'm like, hey, I want Temba. He's like, hey man, this is not Temba's number. Why not? He swears at me. I'm like, hey dude, I'm like the kid. Drop the phone. I called the original number, voicemail. My phone goes off, bro. I sat there for like 3 hours. Hungry as fuck. Around 3, I go back to the gate. It's a different shift altogether now. Okay, chance, I've been long staying here. I've got my CV. This is what transpired. And there's a guy who said I should come here. His name is Temba. I forgot his name. That guy working here, bro. And when they listen to my story, they're like, you were scammed. You were scammed. Hey, and I'm like, oh, chance. Number 1, I'm hungry. Number 2, my money to go back home to Tembisa is like...
Yeah. Bro, I'm sorry to say this, ne?
So hence, this issue of unemployment, it really touching me because now there are a lot of scammers, and because now people are desperate, they end up taking...
You'll fall for anything.
Yeah, they do.
So, yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. I do sympathize with you, but I feel like there was a level of dumbness that you also applied.
Because but it was a situation that I found myself in because I was desperate.
Bro, he was desperate,
I was desperate for a
Nah,
job.
bro. I understand desperation,
bro.
but I'm also saying there was a level of dumbness that you also
Because of
applied.
desperation.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yes, you're desperate, but your brains must also work. Like you were saying as well.
The problem is they call from the landline.
That's what fooled me actually.
Yeah,
But still, for mistake, bro.
that's where the danger is.
You don't know me. You don't know me, number 1.
Yeah.
You said money. The only thing that's linking me and you
My man,
is
I get
the
that.
number that I called you from.
I get that. I get that fully. But the level of desperation, because I think I stayed at home for like 11 months, and
I understand.
My kid
Bro.
was, and I can tell you now, it's still happening even now.
But
I understand, but Mina, I'm trying.
There are people who are selling jobs. There are people who are selling a lot of jobs.
I just need you to accept that yes, you were dumb.
I have accepted. I still accept that I was dumb, bro.
Yeah.
Even if it's hard to see.
You must take an L sometimes, or like you say, because honestly, bro, like like even police, they can't do anything because like they called you.
Exactly.
Hard in my talk. I feel you.
Nah, I don't feel me.
I feel you, bro.
Fuck, wrap it up. I don't feel me.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Buffet, I think we'll tap onto this one on the next EP. Sessioners, Buffet, I can't stress this enough. Please share.
Brad, you were supposed to tell the people not to fall for these scammers because of unemployment. He needs to give them hints. Even if they can call from the landline, just don't send money first.
But they'll listen to the story.
But whatever you do, what I can say to you now, what I know for sure is a proper job. bro. When you're looking for a job, you don't
They'll
have
never ask for
money.
money.
You're
Yeah.
not fuck all, bro. You're hungry. So why would you want money from me when you know you're supposed to be, bro?
You know
I can
that
tell you now. When I started with the company that I'm with now, the first week I went, the second week I told them that I've been stuck for some time. I don't have money for transport. They sent me money for transport and they took it out from my first pay. So now it says a lot about these people, they want to lift you up. They know that you can do this and whatnot and whatnot. Not
corporate.
them asking money from me.
you.
That's corporate.
Yeah.
That's corporate.
Yeah, but that was also government.
Yeah, government, there's a lot of shenanigans, bro. There's a lot of corruption in government.
But it's
No,
not government.
that was not government corruption.
I had applied for such job. Eventually caught me up.
Hey.
It's a goal.
Temba. Temba is,
I want the story time.
Mr. Villa.
Story time. I think it's gonna take some time, though.
We'll do it on the next episode.
We'll do it on the next.
Let's not make it too
fun.
Hey,
long.
bro, I got a crazy story there on story
Yeah,
time.
but-
Yeah, and I
Let's
think
not
all of
forget.
us will always chip in with our story time. So, like, and I know nigga always has like the wildest stories.
When are we doing the next EP? Yeah, we need drinks this time. I have
Yeah, we
four.
need drinks.
Yeah, we'll see,
But
man.
anyway, sessioners, keep on liking, subscribing, and you know what, Buffet, as much as we did say at the beginning of the episode, we are very happy with the production, and I'm sure to everyone who like really watches this and get to this minute of the hour of whatever that we've been trying to put together here, I think you can attest to this and say, it's real good vibes and it's real, it's authentic.
Yeah.
So
And we are free, bro.
yeah, and people are just gonna, they'll buckle up and join, and they'll go back and start afresh and see where it all started.
And come with
And
it.
yeah, peace out, Buffet too.
Ngakhohlwa ukuhlala eThembe.
Thembe njengosibusisi.
Temba mshayeli. Temba wamgibeli.
Ahlale emotabi 3 hours boy.
Popo, siyabonga. Ay, bro.
I me boy. Yeah.